viewers, my name is Ernest as always, and today we are here on your screens again. This is Creative Controversy Channel. This episode today will be a build up on the previous one we did. Today we are going to be looking at the types of international distribution that we have. And guess what? Today I have here with me a lady and a gentleman, part of our panel. This is their first time on the show, and you would love to see and to meet them as well. I have here with me Dorcas, and
Hi.
I also have here with me Bassett. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing?
Fine, thank you. And yourself?
Also doing very well. Doing very well. We're just kicking. I mean, you know, all the time our concern is about making sure our viewers understand,
Of course.
okay, what is happening around us.
Yeah.
And today happens to be a very important day for me in the sense that gradually we are building on a very important topic that we started. Okay, we've looked at the sub-themes under global distribution and supply chain management. Today we are going to look at the types of international distribution methods or processes or whatever you want to call that we have. So I will start the conversation by pointing out my own brother Bassett, and then he will help us with the types of international distribution that we have.
Okay, thank you, Alex, and thank you to have me today to talk about distribution channels we have in the global market. As we all know, global distribution is about companies getting their products out of the origin of producing to the other country. And then this has to be done, or it's usually done through channels that could be export, import, or any cross-border trades. So I think I will...
Okay, so Bassett, if I would chip in, you mean when your products are ready as a company or as an organization, there are some means by which you can channel them from where you are to another country.
Exactly.
Okay. Because we really want viewers out there to understand that there's a whole structure. There's a whole structure out there so that they will follow. Okay, so how you move the goods you produce, they have to go through some channels. Okay, so you can build.
So these channels are usually based on export, import, and then cross borders.
Okay.
Border trade. So we have direct exports.
All right.
Then we have indirect
export as well.
We have joint ventures too.
Joint venture. Yeah.
Franchising.
Okay.
And then another point we have is channel we have is licensing.
Licensing, okay.
So these are the main various channels we have in the international market to have products from country of origin to another country.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So before I come to you again, I think Dorcas, we've not heard Dorcas's voice yet.
Okay.
We want Dorcas to touch on two of these channels or these types of distribution for us. Dorcas, which one really excites you that you want to?
Thank you. Let me talk about the franchising and then the licensing.
Franchising. Yes. I mean, it's a very common term, or let me say a very common word that people throw all about. Today, I really love if you would really touch on that for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So franchising is when a company grants the right for an individual to operate their entire business model.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So by extension, you mean if somebody, let's say in Ghana, wants to operate just like another business is, operating abroad, and you need permission, you can't just start. No. You need their permission.
Yes, they have to grant it. They have to grant you. Yes,
permission. Okay.
So with franchising, for example, KFC.
Okay, good.
KFC, you have to go according to their procedures and everything in franchise, and you have to use their ingredient, their color, and everything
Okay.
of the company.
Okay.
You are not leaving anything out.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that is franchising. And then
That is a very good knowledge to have, because sometimes we hear these words, I mean, as often as possible,
Yes.
but we don't get to understand them. Thank you
Yes.
for enlightening
so
us.
a franchisee is the one receiving the grant,
Okay.
and then the franchisor is the one giving the grant out.
Grant out, or the
Yes.
right, or the permission.
The permission out.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that's it. And then licensing is when the company gives the permission
Okay.
to a company to use their business model at a
Okay.
fee,
Okay.
or yes, as a fee.
At a fee. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So this one, for example, Akiola.
Okay.
Akiola can give permission to me, for example.
Okay.
So I'll come out, I'll do everything myself, and I'll just use Akiola.
Okay.
So it will become a Akiola Dorcas edition.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Yes. So that's
Okay.
about licensing. as
Okay.
well.
So, if I understood you very well, there's a slight difference
Yes.
where,
This one, the licensing comes at a fee.
okay, it comes at a fee.
Yes.
And then
And that one, you don't use all the business model.
you've just been granted some permission to
It's
run
just
part.
a permission.
So, okay.
Yes. But then the franchising, you are using every single thing. Every single
Thing
module.
that the parent,
yes, the parent company uses.
Okay. Okay.
From the ingredients, the logos, everything.
Okay.
The colors, everything.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And you mentioned KFC
Yes, as
a
example.
KFC Ghana as an example
Yes.
where they've adopted. Okay,
Yes.
that's very good. All right. So before we wrap up, Bassett, can you touch on the joint? Is it joint venture?
Yeah, joint.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. In joint venture distribution,
Very good.
this has to do with two companies
Okay.
coming together to make one company as
Okay.
a whole company. Take it, a company from Ghana
Okay.
having the sourcing of maybe raw materials to produce chocolate,
Okay.
and then a company from Nigeria
Yeah.
having the equipment, all the infrastructure to make chocolate.
Okay.
So that company from Ghana comes together with the company from Nigeria.
Okay.
So they come into one company to
Okay.
produce chocolate.
Okay.
So in this channel, that's what we call joint ventures.
Joint
Two
venture.
companies coming together. to
Okay.
make
So if we understood, a company in, how do you call it, Ghana will supply the raw materials, and
Exactly.
maybe perhaps the raw materials for producing
Producing
chocolate. And
chocolates.
then let's say if there's a third party in Nigeria, they also having the technical know-how.
exactly.
Who also they can merge,
They all
come together, and then.
Produce,
Thank you very much, Bassett. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Dorcas.
Dorcas,
Yes.
we've really enjoyed the conversation
Thank
today.
you. I'm glad you enjoy it.
I really like your outfits too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's from Crane Fashion.
green fashion.
Yes,
okay.
green
I guess
fashion.
this time in our subsequent episodes, we'll get them to sponsor us, and then we will.
Okay, I have
For
my designer too.
Okay, all right. That's very nice as well.
Maestro fashion.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, lady and gentlemen, for today's discussion. So, viewers
Thank you.
out there, I trust that you've really understood some of these distribution channels, and it will go a long way to help us all. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you another time. Bye bye.